Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's workout session is with health educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP is empowering people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization with more than 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. We're committed to continuing our virtual programming. Remember, mindful movement allows you to keep moving in the safety of your home. Hello, Jerri. What are we working on today?
Good morning. We are going to do full body activities today. A lot of times, we may be in a chair, we may be upper or lower, but we're going to work all of this body. We're going to use some weights and we're going to have a good time.
Well, I really and truly believe you, Jerri. After all, we did skip, last week and it was the 4th of July. So I kind of felt like you were going to make us pay for it. So I think we're ready for a good workout again today. But I want to make sure that everyone remember before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to be sure it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, let's get started and let's get moving.
Fair enough. Good morning, everyone. I want to say today we're going to work our entire body. And with that being said, I have some weights. I'm going to ask you to grab your weights, but if you don't have them, you know what I say, no worries. If you got bottles of water, if you have canned goods, or if you have nothing at all, it is okay. We will utilize those, but they are not a necessity, okay? We're going to start by taking our feet maybe hip distance apart. And I want you to stand up nice and tall. And when you do that, I simply want you to lean over. Your knees are soft. Just lean over as if you're going to close a car door with your hips. You're just going to lean over. Your back is flat. And then you're going to tuck and roll that back up. Okay? Let's do that again. Your knees are soft. You're going to hinge with those hips, pushing those hips back. Drop that back. And tuck and roll all the way up. Okay? Let's do that one more time. Come on. Push those hips back. There you go. Tuck and roll all the way up. Okay? I want you to take your hands out, just stretch them out far apart right there. And right here, I want you to think about just twisting and bending, coming down and touching maybe your shin. If you can go a little bit further, I want you to, but you're just going to twist and come down. If you can touch your ankle, it doesn't matter, but we're just going to bend. Sometimes when I do this, I feel like a tin man. I'm like, oh my goodness, why am I so stiff? But we're just going to open up, okay? We're going to do two more, one on each side. Come on, just twist and bend that body down. Going a little bit further into that stretch, one more. And bring it up. Drop those hands, okay? Right here, we're going to take one foot, and if you would, just bring it up, okay? Bring it up. Try to get your balance from there, and I just want you to point and flex that ankle, okay? That foot is doing the work. It's a point, a flex, a point, a flex. Give me two more and one more. That sometimes can even be challenging because guess what? You're off balance, okay? Let's go with the other leg, okay? Now let me tell you, one side, you're gonna be a little bit more comfortable. I know some days I'm like, I gotta hold on to something, the door or something. So we're just gonna point and flex that foot. I don't know if you heard that, my ankle was like, good morning. Yeah, snap, crackle, pop, I know, right? Give me two more. One more, flex it and put it on the floor, just place it on the floor. Just warming up again that entire body. Now we're going to roll the ankle. At first we were just pointing a point and a flex with that foot. So now I just want you to think about rotating that ankle. Rotate it. There we go. Give me good full circles. Stand up nice and tall. That's it. Now take it in the opposite direction. There we go. Come on. Rotate it. You're challenging that balance when you do this. I know. We're warming that body up this morning. Yes, we are. And put it on the floor. Okay. Again, One side you may feel a little bit more comfortable, and if you need to hold on to something, the door, the wall, do that, okay? Let's go with the other side. Let's rotate it. I know. If you shake, it's okay. Who cares? Come on, rotate that ankle for me. Now take it in the opposite direction. There we go. Come on, opposite direction, and place it on the floor, okay? We're going to simply take these legs, and I want you to just cross one foot in front of the other, okay? You're standing up nice and tall, and then I just want you to think about your chin and just let yourself roll all the way down. One leg is in front of the other, and just, come on, warm it up. It's that full body today, and you're just going to let yourself go down. And when you do, just hang there for just a second, and then slowly roll that body up. I want the head to be the last thing that comes up, okay? How was that? We're going to do that again. I don't want you to rush it. I don't want that head rush. I want you rolling down and you're rolling back up, okay? Are we ready? Let's go. Let's do that again. Come on. Think about it. That back leg, you're supporting it. You're just going to go down. And if you can, go a little bit further in that stretch than you did the first time, okay? You can drop your head. Then just slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. I feel myself shaking just a little bit, and guess what? It's okay. All right? Uncross it. Take the opposite, okay? Again, right here, just let yourself roll down. You're just going to roll down. Relax your shoulders, relax your head. You're just that little rag doll. Just let it go all the way down. There you go. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, you're just stacking it on top of each other, okay? And your head is the last thing that comes up. And when you do that, don't watch me because I want you to be really in line. And anyway, a lot of times it depends on my hair. It may be the last thing to come up, okay? So again, we're going to do that again. Just let yourself relax, roll your body down, one vertebrae, just let it get really loose. Giving yourself a full body, giving that hamstring, the back of the body, the head, just let it go. And then slowly roll that body up. Let your head be the last thing that comes up. Okay? Now right here, my legs are apart again, okay? And what I'm going to do, although my legs are apart, I'm going to think about my hips. So it's my hips that I'm pushing, not my legs, it's the hips. So I'm going back with those hips. I'm taking the hips to the side and back, just warming up those hips. Come on, warm it up. There we go. Thank you. Come on, press. Give yourself a stretch. There you go. Now right here, the hips are back and roll up. Okay? Now we're going to bring our legs in and think about those shoulders, because a lot of times if we're sitting, you have stress, you're like, what's going on here? So just let your shoulders melt, okay? Just let them relax. Then roll them up and back. Roll those shoulders up and back. I want one more. Come on. Roll those shoulders up and back. Very good. Take it the other way. Shoulders are up and forward. Up and forward. Oh, one more time. That should feel really good. Okay, just a good deep stretch. Now right here, I'm going to ask you to bring your shoulders up and just drop them. Just let them go. Shake it out, okay? Bring it up again and drop it. Now let's think about that neck and head. Relaxing it and let it roll. Oh my goodness, that full body when we do that. Oh, and bring it up. Okay? Again, just let your head fall and then let it roll your chin to your front. I know, just little moves that make us feel so empowered. Okay? How was that? One more time, we're going to drop it this way. And we're going to let it roll to the opposite side. Oh, and bring that head up. Should feel like from your head to your toe, you've warmed up some, okay? You've got that body, everything is going, okay? Right here, I'm going to put my weight in my hips, and I'm going to sit back in that hip. There we go. Just sit back in it. There you go. Give yourself a nice push those hips back. That toe is facing up towards you. Now, for a little bit more of a deeper stretch, you're going to place that hand right on the top of that foot. But if you don't, it's okay. If you just leave them right here on your thighs, that is fine. Put that foot down and roll that back up. Wow. Okay. A lot of times we may take 2 seconds to warm up, when really, if we take a little bit longer, our body really appreciates that. Okay. Keep that heel out. Sit back in those hips. There we go. That's it. Yes. Give yourself a really good stretch. Now, right here, place that hand, if you want to, on top of the toe. You don't have to. That's just an optional full stretch when we do that. Remember, I told you full body today. Roll that foot down, roll that back up, and bring it in, okay? Now, feel like we got all of that body loosened up. Right here, I just want an easy march in place. Easy. You're just marching in place. Marching in place. You're just marching in place. Easy. Just marching in place. I'm barely moving my feet off the floor. You don't have to bring them up high. You can bring them up higher if you want to. Just marching in place, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to march out, out, and in. So it's out, in, out. There we go. We're just taking out, almost like a B-step, warming up that body, a little bit of cardio, taking it out, bringing it in. Give me one more. Come on, let it go out and bring it in. Then easy march. There we go. Now let's go to the other leg. So go out. So we're just going to the opposite side, okay? Taking that leg out, foot is out, and bring it in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Easy march, easy march, easy march. Bring it even lower. Now right here, let those legs be still. How about that? Okay? I'm going to take my legs apart. And what I'm going to do, without the upper body at first, I'm just going to give myself a squat and stand up. And sometimes when we do a squat, people will say to me, Jerri, what about my knees? Making sure you put the weight in your hips and in your heels. Keep that chest relaxed. You're not bending over. You're going down with the hips and bringing it up. And even if you go down a little bit or a lot, it doesn't matter. Put the weight in the back of your body. No pressure on those knees. You should be able really, to be honest with you, to wiggle your toes because everything is in the hips and the heels, okay? Let's see if we can do 8 of those squats. If you want to take your arms out, if you want to take your arms above your head, if you just want to relax them. Again, that full body, and anytime we take those arms above our head, above that heart line, you may feel like, wow, I'm warming up. It's a little bit more challenging than it would be if I don't use my arms, okay? So let's go with 8. Let's do it. 8, 7, 6. I can take them out if I want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How was that? Okay? Bring those legs in again. If we want to go on a full body, raising our arms above our head when we do the squat. So upper body and lower body working. Okay? I'm going to grab the weight. And again, if you don't have weight, it's okay. All righty? It's not required. We are going to use these weights a little bit with the upper body, and we'll incorporate some lower body when we do this, okay? Right here, I simply want you to take the weights. You're holding on to them, but I don't want you to have a grip from whatever. You're just relaxed. You're holding them comfortably in your hand, okay? And what we're going to start off with is simply taking our legs apart. We're going to lean over, and we're just going to put them right here and bring your elbows straight back, okay? When you do that, think about, again, abs are zipped up. You're leaning over, that body is tall and long, and you're just going to pull straight back with those arms. So you're just going to go straight back, pull back, straight back. Come on, pull that belly button in. It's 4, it's 3, it's 2, it's 1. Right here, you're going to stand up, and you're just going to do upright rows. So straight up, there we go. Bringing it up. You just bring it up to your chest, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1, okay? And then we can take it out to the side. Not a huge lift, but just taking it out and bringing it in. I don't want it too high. I don't want anything irritating or aggravating this rotator cuff. So they're not up here, okay? It's just a slight lift, okay? Let's do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. Just out to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go back right here, leaning down, and you're just going to bring them straight back. Let's do 8 of them, okay? 8, 7, look down, 6, belly button in, 5, 4, elbows come straight back, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Then I'm just going to stand up. And when I do it this time, I'm just going to do those upright rows. So it's just straight up, okay? There we go. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, 1. How was that? Let me ask you, can we do one more set? I know, you don't have to if you don't want to. If you can, I want you to challenge yourself. Let's just do another set, a round of each of those, okay? Right here, you're leaning over, and those arms come out, and you're going to pull it straight back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, belly button is in, 3, 2, 1. Stand up for me, okay? Upright rows. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I take it out to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? I'm going to actually put one of the weights down. I'm just going to drop it and put it down on the floor. Okay? And I'm going to hold on to one of the weights. And what we're going to do, we're going to work the unilaterally. So one side, then the other side. And then thinking about using our lower body when we do it as well. So right here, when I go with just a bicep curl, I'm not gripping it extremely tight, and I'm controlling it. I'm not swinging it, so it's just up and down. Let's play with the rhythm of that, okay? So let's go up, 2, down, 1, up, 2, down, 1, up for 2, down for 1, up for 2, down for 1. Bring it up, bring it up. Changing the rhythm, 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. 2 more, 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. Sometimes when we change the rhythm, it gives our muscles an opportunity to react differently. So it's just not thinking about, oh, I'm going to do this repeatedly. Just changing it up, be it 2 up, 1 down, or 3, going extremely slow in either direction, okay? So let's go with the other side, okay? Remember, it's just a straight up hammer curl, but instead of just going up and down, we're going to change the rhythm, okay? So it's up for 2 and down for 1, okay? So up and down, up for 2, then straight down. Controlling it, it's almost like you're pausing halfway and then it's straight down, up and then down. When you go down, it's just smooth. So it's like 1, 2, and down, 1, 2, and down. There you go, finding that rhythm, bring it up, take it down, up and down. So it's halfway all the way and down, halfway all the way and down. 2 more, there we go. 1 more right here. Very good. When we do things like that, again, just changing the rhythm, making that body react differently, okay? Now right here, I'm just going to lean over like I was. Remember how I was pulling it straight back, but this time I'm going to kick it back, making sure I don't hit anything behind me. So make sure you have enough room. You're going to leave that elbow in a stationary position. You're not swinging it, okay? So right here, you're going to bring it up and then just kick it straight back. And you're going to look down when you do that. You want everything in line when you do it. So I know a lot of times I'm talking and you can watch me the first time, then you do it, because I don't want you doing it and watching me, because guess what? Your neck would be out of line to do that. So you're going to find a space. You're kind of looking and gazing down, and we're going to kick this back, working the tricep, the back of that arm. Okay, let's do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, shoulders are relaxed, 2, and 1. And when I say shoulders are relaxed, you don't want your shoulders, you don't want to pinch your shoulders. You want to keep them down, away from your ears, and relaxed, okay? Let's go to the other side right here, okay? Remember, if I pull it straight back, and then I'm just going to extend it back, okay? So let's go 8 of them, okay? So right here, I'm going to pull it straight back and kick it back for 8. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And stand it up, okay? Let's do another set. I know sometimes we may not want to, but let's just do it anyway, okay? So right here, we're going back to the first side. You're going to bring it straight back. Keep that elbow. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Let's kick it back. 8, 7, 6. Control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Stand it up. Okay? How does that feel? You know, we got to do the other side. We don't want to be lopsided. Okay? So let's do it. Okay? Right here, you're leaning over. You're going to bring it straight back. Let's kick it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. Now, if you're comfortable, let's pick up the other weight. Okay. And this time, let's work both of those arms together. Okay. So let's just start. And this may be different, but we're just going to hold it. And a lot of times you're thinking, well, what? We're not moving it. Sometimes just holding the weight is going to work you. I know we're used to moving it, but I want you to not hold your breath. Zip up your abs, and then just extend your arms out. And when you extend your arms out, this time, have the palms facing down. And just hold it. We're just going to hold it for maybe 5 or 10 seconds. Not a lot. Relax those shoulders and just hold it. There you go. Just hold it for me. That's it. Now relax and bring it down. So often, we believe we got to be moving 100 miles an hour in order to get it. And sometimes that is needed, but sometimes holding your body, zipping up your abs, holding the weights, never holding your breath will give you a workout of strength as well, okay? So let's do it the other way. Let's have the palms facing up, and let's hold it up for just maybe 5 to 10 seconds, okay? So hold it up. Those palms are out there. Your shoulders are relaxed. Engage that core. There we go. Excellent. That's it. Excellent. Good job. And bring it down. How was that? So at first, our palms were down. Then our palms were up. Now we're going to have our palms to face each other, okay? So just bring it up. Hold those weights right there. Relax those shoulders. Engage the abs. And just hold it. Again, without holding your breath. Engage that core. There we go. Just anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, just holding that move and bring it down. How was that? Okay. I'm going to take the weights and put them down. Okay. Now what I'm going to do this time, I'm simply going to use my entire body, upper body and lower body, as if I were going to do a jumping jack, but I'm not. Okay. So I want you to think about, you don't have to jump. If I take my leg out as if I'm doing a jumping jack. What I'm going to do is take my arms up, okay? We don't have to hop, but we can use both of those things to get what we want. So 8, 7, 6, take those arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? We can do the other side and make sure we don't want to fall with the weights. I don't want to be kicking them and then y'all see me having to get myself up, okay? We're going to take the opposite leg out. And again, taking your arms above your head, a modified activity. And you don't have to, you can leave them down, but when we take that leg out, we're going to take those arms up. Let's do 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? Just doing things a little bit differently, using our upper body and our lower body, okay? Now this time I'm gonna take the leg out, but I'm not gonna use any arms. I'm just gonna bring my arms, my hands down here by my hips, and I'm gonna take this leg out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting a weight in my hips and heels when I do that, okay? Let's do the other side. Just 8, I promise, okay? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, okay? Again, moving differently, using upper body, using lower body, using weights, doing something. And, I always ask you, even if you only have 10 minutes, give me 10 minutes. You maybe can do 10 minutes twice a day, stacking those things. There's actually a word for that. I can't think of it other than stacking. There's another word where you're using just a small amount of time to get in what you can, and you may do that 2 or 3 times a day. So that name escapes me, but for all practical purposes, add it on and it's okay. So I hope you had some kind of movement today that has inspired you to turn on your favorite music and to move. I tell you, I don't use music, and there's a reason why. I want you to hear me and to see me, but the truth of it is, if you have on music, you maybe can move. That's your favorite song. I mean, you played it 2 or 3 times and 10 minutes has passed by. So as always, I thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it today. So, Judy, we're going to bring you back in here.
Well, Jerri, all I can say is thanks so much for carrying us through a very invigorating exercise this morning. I think I shared some of that I put on perhaps during the 4th of July, but most importantly, you continue to let us know how important it is to keep moving. And to each of you this morning, thank you, AARP members, for your participation. Just want to let you know that we have dropped a survey into the chat box. Please make sure and follow through with it. And remember, you can join Mindful Movement each Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. In the meantime, thanks again, Jerri. Thank you, AARP members, and let's keep moving.